Hello and welcome to Vox Africa, and thank you very much for joining us on our special show. We'll be looking today at the 15-year relationship between UBA Bank and MoneyGram International. I am joined today by Oluwaseyi Oke from MoneyGram. Thank you for joining us.
It's a pleasure, Mimi. Thank you for having us on the show.
I'm also joined by Stella Okochi from UBA Bank.
Thank you very much, Mimi. I'm happy to be here.
Thank you. And then I'm also joined by Stephanie Duba from MoneyGram International. Thank you all for joining us today.
It's a pleasure.
Now, Mr. Oke, I'm going to start with you. We're looking today at the 15-year anniversary partnership, really, between UBA and MoneyGram. Can you tell us a little bit about how that partnership came about in the first place?
Thank you so much for the question. I think apparently the relationship actually started 15 years ago, and UBA stands to be the first MoneyGram agent in Nigeria. And being a very strong, reliable bank, we just thought, look, this is the best bank to start with. And the relationship has actually grown from leaps to bounds. And over the years, the relationship has been quite fantastic. And UBA is all over Africa. In Nigeria, they've got the network, and we thought, no, it's a good brand to start with. And that is why over the years, we've grown together. And that is why we're celebrating the 15 years anniversary today.
So what are your plans for the next 15 years for this relationship?
We believe the next 15 years is going to be, we're going to grow from strength to strength together, because we believe they've got the network, they've got the system in place, the people are friendly, and of course, MoneyGram, we've got all the necessary equipment to back them up in order for our customer to get the best value out of, sending money from the UK or anywhere in the world to Nigeria or Africa as a whole.
Stella, in 2008, you transferred to the Global Product Directorate of the bank, where you recorded the activation of MoneyGram. So you've been involved with the whole process of MoneyGram within your bank. Can you tell us a bit more about that?
Yes, thank you very much. Saying that UBA is one of the agents of MoneyGram in Nigeria is just really an understatement. We're actually a major agent in Nigeria for the MoneyGram brand. We took on MoneyGram. We actually opened the door for MoneyGram operations and services in Nigeria, clearly, and we developed the brand. Today, we are proud to say that we are in 15 African countries with MoneyGram, or even though UBA as a bank is in 19 African countries currently. The remaining 4, talk about Guinea, Gabon, Burkina Faso, and Tanzania, is not, if we have our way out of it, we would have, be operating and rendering MoneyGram service there as well. But because of their regulation and all that, but today, we've worked extensively with those governments, regulatory bodies in these countries, and today, I would say that before the end of this year, we should see MoneyGram service being offered in Burkina Faso and Tanzania.
And why are you looking to target those markets, Burkina Faso and Tanzania, as you've just mentioned?
Yeah, Burkina Faso is a big business, a remittance business in Africa. And today, maybe, I don't know, because of first come, first serve, they tend to have more of competitions, market in Burkina Faso. And today, because again, UBA is present in Burkina Faso with over close to about 70 branches in Burkina Faso, we have one of the leading banks there. We have a platform, we have the outlets, retail outlets to actually, go into the market and improve MoneyGram service that we feel that it will be a great opportunity for us. It's a target country for us. We have good regulations, we have good pricing and rate. The sky is really the limit for remittances business.
You've touched upon the rates there. What are the competitive or easier or cheaper rates really that you're providing for the Nigerian market, like the Naira, for example?
Well, we over the time, because our primary objective is to help MoneyGram grow their brand, because it's like our brands too. And the more money that comes into our platform, the more revenue we're going to make. And we know, like, for instance, in the UK, the market is there. We have good numbers of Nigerians in the UK, but they sort of shy away from, using these platforms, to send money, to Nigeria in Naira because of the rates difference and all that. But today, MoneyGram, we've worked with MoneyGram extensively, and they've come up with, a good enhancement, very, very good one that we hope would really see, you know, the Naira payouts to Nigeria, you know, really get improved. And that's part of the reason why we're here, to create the awareness so that people can come in, they're comfortable with the rates.
Okay, could you tell us, because you seem like you want to get in, could you tell us a bit more about those competitive rates?
Yeah, thank you so much, Mimi. And as Stella actually mentioned, you know, over the years we've had this challenge about our competitive rates in terms of our FX. And for all our Nigerian listeners, you know, and viewers out there, you know, we've actually gone back, we've improved our rates, and we've got a better rate now. And for our loved ones back home in Nigeria, they can expect to receive more Naira in exchange for the Great Britain pounds. And for those customers that feel, oh, they'll prefer to receive in dollars, we've got the option as well. So they can either receive in dollars or in Naira. So the option is there for all our listeners and people watching. It is time for them to start sending money through MoneyGram, because we're reliable, we're convenient, and our fees are really, really very competitive. They can do that from any post office in the UK, from Thomas Cook, or Going Places. You know, we've got over 13,000 agent locations across the United Kingdom where customers can send money from the UK or receive money. So the choice is up to all our customers and viewers out there, for them to go out there, use MoneyGram platform to send money to their loved ones in Nigeria and, of course, in Africa as a whole.
We've touched upon the English-speaking part of the countries. You touched a little bit about the French-speaking Burkina Faso. Stephanie, you're based MoneyGram International in France. Can you tell us a bit more about how you cater to the Francophone market?
Okay. So yes, I'm based in Paris, and as you know, because of the colonization, of the history, we had a lot of African communities living in France, especially Moroccans, of course, but Senegalese, Malian, people from Ivory Coast. And what happened is that we opened in France very late, and we had a very small network that we could improve. So now we have a very good network in France. We have competitive prices. And also, there's no FX, because CFA to euro is a fixed rate, so there's no surprises for our customers, because we are not charging or making any margin on the rates. So I think now we have a good awareness in Africa. We have also good network in France. In Africa, we reached 20,000 locations across the continent, which is a very good achievement. And so I think that whether you are Francophone living in France or Anglophone living in the UK, you have no issue receiving money, because our main focus was first to build awareness, then to build our network, and then we are able now to offer very competitive pricings and convenient locations for our people.
Just to add to what Steph just said, you know, lately we've actually reduced our prices to some major corridor in Africa, just to help, because we know there's austerity, people are losing their jobs, and people still have the passion to send money back to their family and friends in Africa. And that is why we've reduced our pricing, our fees, you know, in some key corridor in Africa. This is just to help our consumers, you know, our customers, to send money back. And secondly, back to your question about what is our unique selling proposition. For instance, we've been around for the past 70 years. We're reliable. Our services are very strong. We're reliable. We're affordable. And guess what? Customers from the UK can even send money from the comfort of their computer. You know, they don't have to go out.
So online is becoming more of an important area where you're trying to tap more into.
Very, very, very important, because we strongly believe that, look, the world is going global. There's, you know, computer, there's broadband and everything around the world. And MoneyGram, a couple of months ago, we actually launched our online service from the UK. Either you're sending money from the UK to any part of the world. And just to tell you that, we're present in over 196 countries and territories in the world, with over 284 agent locations around the world. These are some of our unique selling propositions, and we are always happy to tell people that if you live in the UK, you can send money from the comfort of your computer, or go to the post office. And post office, just 1 mile from every individual living in the UK, you can just walk a mile and you see a post office. So these are some of our unique selling propositions that we are willing to talk to people about. We are willing to tell our customers that, look, if you don't know how to use computer, if you can't do it online,
you go to the post office.
Goes to the post office.
Stella, looking at how MoneyGram is growing, and your relationship with MoneyGram, can you tell us exactly how do you go about tackling fraud?
In order to be able to monitor transactions on online real-time process, today, that is in place. And it means that we can actually screen customers that are doing transactions to ensure that they have proper mandate with us and proper identification as required. Now, today, we also have a mechanism in place such that for any transaction that comes through our platform, we have what they call a lock-in mechanism. If for any reason that customer is not receiving payment, maybe he didn't have all the complete information and all that, no other agents would have access to it. It's a way of securing that customer's transaction to ensure that however it takes the customer to come back, the money is safe and the money is available. So this, we also work in collaboration with MoneyGram, all primarily because we want customers' business transaction to be safe and customers to have that confidence in us, as a safe platform.
Could you tell us a bit more about the foundation and how the idea of your foundation came about?
The foundation was actually vetted a couple of months ago, and the primary aim of this foundation is to give out educational resources and school supplies to the less privileged one across the world. And recently, we actually gave out scholarship to female students in Nigeria. We're currently running a back-to-school campaign, giving out over 100,000 notebooks and school supplies to various schools across Nigeria, in Ghana, in Mali, in Sierra Leone, in Ivory Coast, and also in Kenya, to mention but few. Because we passionately believe that when you give education to a female student, for instance, you're empowering the entire nation. And that is why we're emphasizing more on education, education, education.
Stephanie, as the great introduction that Mr. Oke has just done there with you, could you tell us a bit more about the project that you're doing with the foundation?
Yeah, actually, Oli told everything about the foundation, and what I wanted to emphasize is our back-to-school program that is not only the part with the foundation, but also the part directly in-country with our partner agents, meaning that for each pound they earn, they reinvest a part of their revenues within the market directly by offering school supplies to schools and children and notebooks and all those kind of activities related to education. It means that, for example, we started this back-to-school campaign 3 years ago in 2009 in Cameroon, so it was one country only. And today, in 2012, we are proud to say that thanks to our agent partners and MoneyGram, we have given 100,000 notebooks into 15 countries of Africa and in more than 140 schools. And next year, we hope we can reach 20 countries thanks to our agents and our clients, because it's important that they know that when they send money, everything is not in MoneyGram and it's agent pockets. We just give back to the communities with a central theme with education.
Well, that's great to know for the clients out there.
Yeah.
Another area as well that it's very important for you is corporate and social responsibility. Can you tell us a bit more about the work that you're doing in that area?
Actually, what we call corporate social responsibility is those kind of campaigns that we run for back to school around education. So, but other example of corporate social responsibility program that we have is in Kenya. We have a medical camp for a week where we are giving medical consultation and treatments to women and children, and they can come there and it's free. It's been 2 years that we've been doing that, and we are going to go on. We have also built schools in Cameroon, training center for women, because women is very important, as Olu was saying before, in Ivory Coast. So everything that we think that can empower our communities and our people by helping them, but not helping them so that they can help themselves after. It's really important for us, and this is what we call our corporate social responsibility program.
We are passionate about giving back. In the UK, we were sponsoring so many events, from the African events to the Caribbean, you just name it. We're virtually every day to support the community, because we believe these are the community that are using our services, and it's also good for us to go back and say, look, as a way of saying thank you for using our services, we are also giving back and reinvesting into them.
Thank you very much. I wish you all, MoneyGram and UBA, another 15 years of a wonderful partnership.
Thank you.
Thank you very much to viewers as well for joining us on this very special program.